Can somebody let me know, when is Deontay Wilder's next opponent going to be announced? It's been 5 months since he went life and death with Luis King Khan Ortiz, right? It's been 5 months. And I've been telling you guys, preaching to you guys since, I don't know, March, May, that he's going to be facing Dominic Breazeale, because it was so apparent that that's the road he's going to go to, right? Well, it's going to be the end of July now, and they still haven't announced his fucking opponent. When are they going to announce his opponent? And why is it taking them so long to announce that it's going to be Dominic Breazeale? Like Deontay Wilder and his team, we already know that you're going to be facing Dominic Breazeale because he's the WBC mandatory. Although Dillian White was really the mandatory, but somehow Dominic Breazeale got bypassed him, right? So, but besides that, rightfully so, it should be Dominic Breazeale because he is the mandatory spot, right? So I am really expecting Dominic Breazeale to be facing Deontay Wilder next. So I hope Wilder's team doesn't do something dodgy where they pick somebody that nobody ever heard of, you know? Because, you know, even though I don't like Dominic Breazeale versus Deontay Wilder, and I don't like Dominic Breazeale versus Deontay Wilder because that's an easy fight for Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder would easily beat Dominic Breazeale. Dominic Breazeale is tailor-made for Deontay Wilder. So even though, because I feel in my heart that that's an easy, tailor-made fight for Deontay Wilder, I would rather see that happen than Wilder's team just pick some guy that no one ever heard of. Why is it taking so long for this man and his team to announce Wilder's next opponent? We already know it's not going to be Joshua. Joshua was already set to fight Alexander Povetkin. Right? Joshua might not even fight Wilder next after that because he's probably going to be facing Jarrell Miller. That's what they did that whole face down. That's all publicity stunt to try and sell that fight for the future for Joshua's next opponent. I already told you guys, these guys are probably not going to be fighting until 2020. Okay, like I said, I've been saying this forever now. He's not going to be fighting Deontay Wilder until 2020. You guys don't believe me, but that's probably going to be the case. So my whole thing is, Wilder knows this. He already knows he's not going to be able to fight Joshua next. Why is he not announcing his next opponent? Why is he still pretending that he's trying to get this fight with Anthony Joshua made? Bro, it's over. Joshua already has a fight, deal. He's already fighting Alexander Povetkin. Okay, if you're going to pretend that you're going to fight Joshua in April 2019, okay, but just announce your next opponent because we already know it's not going to be Joshua. So please announce your next opponent, man. Because you're wasting everybody's time. You're wasting everybody's time, thinking you're going to fight this dude. You still have fans acting like you're going to fight Joshua next. Stop acting like that. Even if you were going to fight Joshua next, homie. Even if you were going to be set to fight Joshua in April. You mean to tell me you wouldn't fight a fight in between that fight to take the rust off? You mean to tell me you would go into the Joshua fight in April, coming off a 1-year layoff? Because by April, if he would be coming off a 1-year layoff since fighting Luis Ortiz. There's no way in hell Deontay Wilder or his team would allow that to happen. So even if he still signed to fight Joshua by April 2019, he's still gonna have at least one fight to take the rust off, right? To keep him active. Because when he fought Jason Gavin back in 2014, prior to him fighting Bermane Stiverne, he was coming off a layoff. So you know what he did? And you know what Wilder's team did? They put him in there against Jason Gavin, and the excuse was, even though Jason Gavin was a bum, they put him in there because they were like, oh, it's because he's gonna fight Bermane Stiverne next, and they want to they want him to be sharp. So we're gonna put him in there and feed him against a bum to keep him active and sharp. That was the excuse, and that was against bum-ass Bermane Stiverne. So he's not gonna go 1 year without fighting anyone before fighting Anthony Joshua. They're gonna put him in there with some body, probably a bum. Hopefully it's not a bum. Hopefully it's Dominic Breazeale. But it's just annoying to me that it's been so long and they haven't been announcing Wilder's opponent next, man. Come on, it's been 5 months. It's time to announce his next opponent, homie. It's time.